follow the road ahead. That's it, well done for not knocking yourself out.
If you enjoy watching our videos, please just hit the subscribe button and it will do us such a good favour.
And really make our channel grow. So you join us on the lesson with Emma, and we're going to go up and down the A14 looking at dual carriageways, slip roads on, slip roads off, and everything in between. Second exit to Huntingdon. That's second exit to Huntingdon. Remember early obs, I'll be looking now as they're coming in. Looking, can you fit in with the cars as they are? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yes, we can. Lovely early observations made that possible. Brilliant. Here, just be careful of those vehicles there. I don't like that. I don't like this lane pushing us out. So you can be. So that is where that right mirror filter check comes from, isn't it? 1-4, really important. Okay, looking to fit in. Line of sight established.
Yeah.
Off we go then. Chase that car down. Brilliant. So we're going to come off the next junction, come off, and come back off the slip road, back on the slip road. A little bit of slip road practice for us.
Yeah.
So the instruction would be, we're not going far, which means don't bother overtaking.
Yeah.
Just think of your following distances. Now what we're going to do today is I'm going to run the dual carriageway one extra junction to 12, because I just have a funny feeling they're going to start extending the motorway run. Yeah, turn the left. Junction to done number 12 rather than 11.
Okay.
So we're going to go second exit and back onto the A14. It won't be signposted because nobody comes off the A14 to go down the A14 unless you're a driving instructor, I guess. Where's the follow that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you caught yourself.
Yeah. Just about.
So you're thinking, oh, follow the road, always left hand side, which would be correct, wouldn't it?
And then I saw the little arrow and was like, no!
And the planning board. Did you see the planning board as well?
I did see the planning board.
Okay. So away we go on green. So second exit. That's it. That's one. Let people know what you're doing then. Yeah, so keep yourself over there. That's lovely. Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on anyone later filtering in. Okay. Off we go. Now where you're going to position yourself a better vision is over to that line, isn't it? That's much better. You can see clearly in the mirror then. So there's less need for a blind spot check, isn't there? Are you okay with that? Little glance?
Yeah.
That's it. If you need a little glance, because you've got nice vision on the way down, you didn't need the blind spot check there. So it all depends. And of course we're thinking a bit more intelligently. We're thinking, have I made effective observations? Not just, do I check my blind spot every time? So you might not need to.
No.
Sometimes you might need an extra, you might need 2 blind spot checks, you just don't know. But if you think about effective observations, you'll do the correct observations for that particular junction at that time. Now just be careful of your following distances. We're kind of held up here. I'll just back off a little bit here, you know, So it's 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, about 2 and a bit seconds, so absolutely no closer than this. Remember, if it's raining, you'd want double that, wouldn't we? Yeah. But logically, what advantage are you going to get being closer? You're not getting anywhere closer to the junction than that lorry is. So we're going to come off here and go back on again.
Okay.
Now this is uncharted territory for me because I've never gone beyond here before.
Ooh, it's a magical place. We're in it together.
Certainly are. And see that you put your distance in, brake. Put it back in there. Now,
very close to that.
Yeah, that lorry has no idea that car is there at this moment in time.
I'm going to hold back a little more just in case.
Yeah. So when you do brake though, make sure there's not something too close to you behind. Okay, coming off here then. So that's why it's so important to check the mirrors before you slow down, because if you've got a lorry who's starting to overtake you, brake, you could get yourself in a lot of trouble. And lorries have this habit of getting quite close because they don't really want to slow down.
No.
Because it costs them money, time, all those sort of things. Right, so stay to the left, we're going to go, basically second exit over the roundabout, back onto the slip road. Now this is junction 11, which always has been on test.
Okay.
Early observations, very tight observations. Which gear would be better here? Creep. Make sure it's even. See that car nearly went for it in front of that car. You got to creep in. How are we looking? Yeah, we're looking good, aren't we? So get a nice shape to it as well. That's it. Brilliant. Right. So I know as much about this as you do, haven't I? Which doesn't matter because we've got a system, we can apply it to anything. We're looking good down there?
Yeah.
Go for it. Right, you get your fourth gear in then. 3 to 5 block change. Fancy.
Why not?
Why not?
Running low.
Hey. That's fine, wasn't it? You brought the speed up quite high.
Yeah.
You didn't need the acceleration anymore. Just took it straight to 5th. Great driving. Good use of the gear. Right, so we're going to go one junction this way.
Okay.
So I just get a feeling that driving tests are going to be a little bit more extended. We're going to go for a bit of overtaking.
I don't know how far to the next junction is.
Well, don't you get a planning board to tell you? If you've never driven this way before, we go. Why have the planning boards been placed where they are? To give you time.
To move back.
Gosh. There's 50 coming up now. 50. And the speed camera's coming up. Average speed camera checked. Right then. While we did the 5th gear, I would come across. It's okay, I'll come across to the left. Let's come across to the left.
Average speed check.
There we go. Now then, you're going to do me a favour here. What you're going to do, come across the middle plane, press that button there and turn on that. Now press the bottom but left button.
That one?
Yeah. Now come off the pedals. You're now on cruise control.
And now feet dance. Feet dance, feet dance.
And there we are. And if you want to speed up, look Emma, you press that button, down on that button. If you want to temporarily turn it off, you press that button there.
Okay.
And then if you like the new speed, you press reset, or if you want to go back to your original speed, you press the plus button.
I assume if I just put my foot on the brake emergency style, it would just come off.
And it does the same thing as pausing it. Then you have to either press the button to bring it back up again, or reset at a lower speed.
Okay.
Alternatively, pressing that button there is a speed limiter.
Yeah.
I'm going to set it at this speed. What speed? 47.
47.
Right, first of all, right, try and go faster.
This is fun.
You cannot,
No.
the car won't allow you to go any faster. No. So 2 ways to deal with this is number 1, cruise control, or number 2, set it at the ceiling so you won't ever pick up a ticket. Like you can set it at 30 in the town. Right. Have a go faster.
Are we going left here?
Yes, we are. I'm going to press delimit it now by pressing that button again.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back in control. That's fun.
Yeah.
So speed limiter, cruise control, all done on the same panel. And back to national speed limit. We're going to go all around here, so we're going to be turning right. Oh, turning right here. Look, it's a T-junction, look.
Ooh.
So turning right. Oh yes, I can see the test centre using this junction.
Yeah,
I can see
people.
this. Yeah. So we've got to turn right. I can see people going in the left to turn right, can't you?
Yeah.
That one's going to go there.
And that one's going to catch him because he's going to
He's going to slow down. That's it. So you can't think I'm going to go.
Because he's going to slow.
Not there. Only now, right on top of you a little bit, wouldn't it?
That van.
Okay, that's how using a time wisely. What do you reckon then? Yeah, happy with that? Off we go then, yeah. Let's hold back a little bit in case they change their minds, you never know. Might think, oh no, which way's...
And because it's quite like a sharp little turn there.
Turning right at this roundabout, please.
We don't know. They've got to slow down quite a bit.
Yeah. So I can see that when people going to the left lane to turn right there, couldn't you? Oh no. That's some sort of nasty accident there. Okay, let's work away. Please report to the head.
No speeding.
Yeah, so you get, look, it's quite a nice long on this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What gear then? Yeah, we can do that. Are you going to get ahead of that car?
Yeah.
Off we go. Oh, they're going very slowly, weren't they, that car? Really crawling along. That's far too slow for a dual carriageway.
Yeah, not safe.
No, you're gonna... Can I put your thing up again? No, I'm not going to do it. You can put, yeah, you did. There you go.
There we go.
Now what I can do here, because I've got the sun coming from my side,
Yeah,
look, I can do that.
Personally, I feel like I would knock myself out trying to do that.
You probably would.
Yeah.
So it's quite handy. Not many people know you can do that.
I did consider it and went,
no.
especially while moving.
So you'd have to do up, around and down.
Yeah.
You have to do sort of that motion. But if it means you lose control of the car, I'd suggest you don't do it. The next junction is like 20 miles, it's ridiculous.
There is a van race ahead though.
Okay. Oh look, here we go, there's your sign. So, yeah, absolutely. Half a mile to go.
Yeah.
So let's remind ourselves what we do with these countdown bars. See the planning board we get ourselves in, because you're only 30 seconds away, aren't you? 60 miles an hour.
So we have a look.
3 bars. We should be looking anyway, but have one definite good old round
look.
360 look, assess what's around you, how far things are behind.
2 will do a little signal.
Yeah, roundabout 2, at 2. Let's back off a little bit. 2, number 1, sort your speed. I suggest we slow down a bit here, checking your mirrors behind. And drop into 5th gear, give yourself a bit more engine control coming in. Fabulous. 3, 2, 1. How to come off a slip road. Now, staying on the left-hand side, because we're going to go get rid of that as well. It's done its job.
Yeah.
Stay on the left. We're going to go second exit across.
Rejoin.
Rejoin the dual carriageway. And there we go. Careful not coming too fast because you've been driving fast. Right, very tight, isn't it? So slight right down. Keep yourself to the left a little bit, Em. Creep, creep, creep. Have to keep creeping. Creeping. Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure that. That's nasty, isn't it?
Yeah.
That really is nasty.
Oh, sorry.
I apologise. There's nothing wrong.
Getting into second too slow.
Yay. Right then, here we go. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go 3 to 5. You might need that. See what I mean? You might want that 4th power to come across there. It felt a little bit sluggish. I would have stayed in 3rd a little bit longer. Definitely bring 4 in. I would probably not block on that unless you're absolutely certain there's nothing behind.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't have blocked 2 gears. So if you keep it up at 70, you're less risk from behind. As long as you can stop in the distance, you can see ahead and you've allowed for the thing. Half a mile to go. Keep going. No, why not go for it? You got half a minute from now.
Okay.
So no need to speed. You've got plenty of time. Just warnings coming in there.
Yeah.
Look, we're already past it. We're nowhere near the 3 bars. We've got more time than you think. Now we want to come in, don't we? So there you go. So it's like, consider coming in. If you're in this process of overtaking and you're going, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So coming in here.
3.
Mirrors. 2. Lovely. 1. Nothing much behind. Drop into 5th gear. Give yourself more engine control. Easing it off. Very nice. This time we're going to go left at the roundabout, please, Emma.
Okay.
So let people. That's it. Now you've noticed it goes, if you cut the thing back, we're going to come in onto that side there. So in you come. Oh look, the lights have been kind to you. Yes, nice gear change. That's really great. Just keep an eye just in case. Brilliant. Now next roundabout, can you take the 1st exit left, please?
Okay.
Just a word of warning, it runs down, it's quite tighter than you think, and we have to fit 3 lanes around this roundabout, so your lane discipline is really tight.
So, really skinny.
Take your time, you've got things flying out of McDonald's. Possibly. So even here, it could be afford to be more on the left-hand side.
Okay.
There. You see what I mean? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, there's a lot to fit in at Junction 10. And rolling round. And we're good. Yeah, good. So you see these 2 lanes here go round to the left. So if you swing out, you've gone into the lane it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
That's lovely. So really, if you're on the left, use that left curb.
Yeah.
Get yourself tight to it.
The curb's your friend.
Yeah.
As long as you're not hugging her.
Yeah, exactly. Second exit, follow the road. We can take it in either lane, but we prefer the left because that has to merge back in.
Yeah.
So should we run it in? Are you happy with what you see? No, give it a 3rd. Yeah, try the 3rd. Why not?
To be fair, it's bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's quite sweepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like the last one. So remember, the curb is your friend.
Hello, curb.
There we go, lovely, and lovely check on the right there. Brilliant, Emma. Oh, you're making my life easy. Exit, follow the road, please. Where are you going to run this in?
3rd.
3rd, yeah. That's it.
Well, at least I get
because you're in the inside lane,
to assess.
follow the curb. That's got to be your reference all the way around.
Kirby, Kirby, curb.
And if you look at the curb all the way around, it keeps you over to the left. If you look where you're going, you will straighten it.
Curbs are my friend.
This is why it's called a roundabout into the street about. Or an oval about. Even though they're oval.
Or the triangle about.
Now remember this one, 3rd exit right, going A14 west, but we're going to do it on the left lane all the way round. So you've got to be, this is where your right check-in's got to come in.
Still signal right.
Yeah.
But don't do it too close if they don't
right
think
down. Keep braking through that gear change. Happy with that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. So this is where, yeah, good. This is where you've got to be checking, because everyone comes on super fast. You've got to take evasive action, because it's not great being on the left to go around the outside, but all it is the lesser of two evils. It just divides the traffic correctly. But here, left at the roundabout. First exit left, please. A14 West is where we're going. Good, just hold it back and see if we can avoid stopping. Yes, we can. Still checking though, because nothing physically stops the car going through a red light. It could be ambulance going around or anything. Now look at that lorry, what are you going to do? Put your foot down. No, brake. No, it's too fast. That's it, you hold it back. That's it, it's got to be a safer option, isn't it? I suggest you're probably better off being behind 40 tonnes rather than squeezing out in front of a plot of 40 tonnes, making it 41 tonnes. You know what I mean? Now, let's be careful then. The other thing is I said not to speed up. Look. So look, average speed cameras. What are you going to do? Put on there. That's it. Press the up button, set bottom button for setting it. There we go. Come off the pedals.
Don't dance. Dance break.
Jumps are good. And if you want to bring up to 50 because it says 48, press the button twice. Boom, boom. There we go. I'll adjust it accordingly.
Thank you, sir.
Look at the 40. So press the O to pause it. It's going to slow itself down using its own engine braking.
We're coming up here.
No, we're going to keep going. And again, reset, bottom button. They've reset it there. If you press the top button, it goes shooting off to 50. So make sure I press the right button. So now we're in a 40 zone. No chance of getting a speeding ticket because it's very easy to put your foot down and speed up.
Yes.
So you can give your legs a rest.
Do a nice tap dance for you.
Rest assured,
they're going at the right speed.
They're going at the right speed. So if you're taking a test at Kettering for the next 20 weeks, we're talking about end of 2025, 2026 to about March. Those are really going to catch people out. Watch that 40 miles an hour, especially when you come off the slip road at Junction 9. So this is Junction 8, and this is going from Junction 9. It's a pretty standard roundabout on the A14, probably the easiest one there is. It's a simple left lane for going left, right lane for turning right. If you are following the examiner's independent section, following board signs, he might ask you to follow the signs to the railway station. You can see there, come across on the slip road, stay on the right hand side and take the third exit right, or otherwise you might just be turning left, which we're going to do here, and head towards Broughton and towards Northampton there. So nice and simple, nice run in there. One word of warning, when you get close to it, it is pretty closed on the right. Treat it like a first gear, real roll it in. You can see some cars there on the right. In the winter it's actually easier, but in the summer that foliage you don't see anything until you're about one line away from the giveaway. So just be careful, don't rush in to this junction. So there you can see we head off towards A43.
Thank you very much for watching.
So do remember, please like and subscribe and press notify.